Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Farhan Soleh A.A. My NPM number is 18212227073, and this video will be continuing from the previous video that talked about the method of teaching the grammar. But in this video, we will talking about the method of teaching for a vocabulary learning English. So there are several methods. The first method that commonly used to increase student vocabulary is using the images or drawing illustrations about what the item or the object is be. Vocabulary is not only focuses of the item, so using the only real object is not always uh, the fact or the perfect technique or method to present the vocabulary learning for your student. For example, the easiest way to give it the example is by giving a pictures or illustration. Put some pictures of the activity that are happening in the classes in the front of the class, and then in the whiteboard you give it to your student and tell them what exactly the object is. So if you see the pictures that two person sitting next to each others and they talk with one person with the newspapers and the other one is with a cup of coffee. So this single alone, with this single picture itself, you already have several vocabulary that could be learned for your student. First, there's a chair, and the second one is sit right next to each others. The second one is the third one, excuse me, the newspapers, and then the fourth one is the coffee, and then much goes on. So this method works really well by asking your student how what kind of item that you recognize, and then let them try to assume what the English word is, and then if they're making mistake or there are some error, you as a teachers are responsible to give them to the right way. Give them the true answer and the right answer. Let them repeat what you said and make sure that they could mimic what and how the pronunciations were. Now let's continue to the next technique, the next method, using object representing the meaning. Instead of using the pictures of Illustrator, you could use some object as the media application to send it to your student. For example, I have a, what is this? Simple one. What is this? Guys, did you know what is this? Did you have one of these in your home? One of these. This is the place where you put a money, a place where you keep your money and make sure that it's safe. Although there's no money here, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, this is a wallet. 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 And then the other one. I believe all of you students here own one of these, right? Did you own it? Do you own it? What is this? Phone. Not happy, not happy, but phone. Yeah, this is a phone. This is how you use to communicate with each others. Use it to do your homework, especially during the COVID-19. Because this thing's good, has a lot of potential, a lot of functions, and very good. The next one, where is it? Yeah, this. Do you know one of these guys? This is a banana. 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 This is a food, and this it tastes good. So that's our several methods, several uh, method or technique that you could use to teach your student to increase their vocabulary. And by only giving them presentations is not enough. Students are required practice. Students need to do something because young children uh, are more potential and more easily memorize something if they are to it regularly. So for example, now maybe you could give them some tasks, some some group tasks, things like that. Ask them to find as many as item that you could in your home or in the school. Draw it in your papers, and by drawing it, student could memorize the object, because young children's not memorize the word. Young children's didn't memorize the table by the table, but they usually memorize it by the objects, the shape that came out on their memories, and then transfer it to their mouth. So that is the easiest way, or the most easy way to give your students more vocabulary, and I will ensure you that it will be work. And let's see the other technique here. Song, yeah, song. Using a song as a base for a learning vocabulary is really good, especially if you use the song that's quite popular with a good English pronunciation, so that people or the student could easily understand what the meaning, what words, what the message inside the song, and at the same time giving the student the listening or the listener or hearing ability at the same time. By giving the song to the student, you give them the song, you played it in the front of the class, and then you ask the student to hear the song, and after the song have finished, you ask the student to write down every single vocabulary that they discovered in this sound, in this song. Okay, write them down in the song, and voila, you have a new vocabulary. So let me explain it even more here. Songs are another way to repeat structure as well as to make them memorable is through a song. See that? Choose song that contain the target language multiple times and which contain a natural stress pattern for it. So if I had $1 million and I buy you a fur coat, songs can be used to present the target language through listening tasks such as gap fills or reordering the line or the words in a lyric. They also offer a repeated exposure to the language, and if your students enjoy singing, it will be a best technique. Singing is really good. Singing is really good. I'm sorry, maybe my explanation is a little bit mixed up before. Yeah, the source is not good. But by the way, that is the easiest way. So we have a song, using images or illustrations, and also using an object to give your students more vocabulary. It's still limited technique, but for a youngster, for a young student, for a beginner student, it's really good to show them how to say it in English, what kind of the object that they regularly find in their daily life, and that is really good. So that's it for me. I'm sorry if I have a mistake. I believe I have a lot of mistake in this presentation. And thank you for watching my video. My name is Muhammad Farhan Soleh, and see you soon.